How does it look? How does it look? 17 years old. 17. I'm stole from my daddy. I'm separated from my family. I'm sold into a nation that it seems like I'll never rise. Who said so? Who said so? He starts working. A woman accuses him. He goes to jail. They put him down in the jail. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. He's in prison at 29. Who say there's hope for a guy, number one, who's not among his own people? And it seems like everybody is against him. Amen. He has been lied on and accused falsely. He has been sent to jail. Surely, he has no power to help us. Amen. Has someone told you you can't help because they know something else about you? Amen. Has someone said that you will not be able to bring victory because somebody knows your story? Amen. I don't care what they say. That's right. Amen. Watch. There was only one person in the world that could answer Pharaoh's dream. Amen. Where was he? In prison. Amen. That's right. Thank you, Jesus. There was only one. All Pharaoh's magicians couldn't interpret it. Amen. All the great wise people couldn't interpret it. And God had you hid back somewhere, filled with the Holy Ghost. Amen. Are you getting it? Amen. And now it's your time to step forward. Amen. I remember you. Amen. It's your time to step forward. Amen. But you say, but I'm down in the dungeon. Surely God can't use me if I'm in the dungeon. My life has gone bad. I remember since I was 17 years old. Seemed like things have just been bad for me. Amen. And so God says, keep preaching. 17 is not 30. Don't you feel like that since you've been through so much, you ought to get something now? Do you just feel like it's time for something to change? Is there anybody in here who feels like it's time for something to change? Amen. Touch your friend next to you and say, and God is in charge. It's time for something to change. And God is in charge. It's time for something to change. You got it? Amen. It's time for something to change. God is in charge. They go and get Joseph out of the prison. Hallelujah. Because they heard that he had something special. Amen. And guess what? Only one person said he had something special. Amen. Amen. Some of you are looking for a whole lot of people to be on your, pat you on the back, say you're doing well, say you're okay. There was only one person. Hallelujah. One person who said, try Joseph. Amen. So maybe God has already put somebody in your life and they are saying your name somewhere that you don't know your name is being called. Amen. We always know the liar talked about us. That's right. We know that the backbiter ate our back out. That's right. We know the people that have been scandalizing our name.
Amen.
I want to ask you a question. Do you know the one person who's been talking you up?
Amen.
Do you know the one Joseph had who said, try Joseph? He's got your answer. And Pharaoh, the king, said, bring him to me. Because when people can't find answers somewhere else, they know when they get a real answer. They know you're true. They know you mean business. So don't worry about what all the other people are saying. God just has one that says, come see about them.
Amen.
Yeah. One person. I said, let's get on this plane. Let's go. I'm going to find a way that we can get these tickets. I want to come. I need to go back up. I want to go with my Apache friends.
Amen.
And
Amen.
Pastor Reed says, there's a Pastor June Bush. You remember the one that said, I mean, I look like a pastor. I said, I remember her. Said she testified down in Sarasota. She has a night. Could you come? I said, I'll be glad to.
Amen.
Because I got a message of peace.
Hallelujah.
I've got the message of peace.
Hallelujah.
Joseph began to tell Pharaoh all the things. Only one person could dream the dream. That was the king. Only one person could interpret it. That was Joseph. And when Joseph told him what he said, the king said, King Pharaoh said, well, look, since he knows this, he knows how to manage it, let's use him. Why did God tell him there are going to be 7 good years? Because God is blessing his people. He said there will also be 7 bad years.
Amen.
But if you manage the 7 good years the right way, it will help you through the 7 bad years.
Amen.
When God told him about the corn eating and still being thin, it was for those who didn't understand how to treat God's blessing.
Amen.
It was for those who didn't understand. So God can give you plenty and you don't know how to use plenty and how to save from plenty. But for sure, God's going to give you plenty. And if you got the right one in charge, he's going to make you prosper
Hallelujah.
in the drought.
Amen.
You are going to rise above anything you have known because how God has situated. And watch, when Joseph's brothers came over, when there was a drought, his brothers that sold him into slavery, they didn't know that was their brother. He'd grown up. He had a new name.
Hallelujah.
They did not know. And so he told them, he said, there are going to be yet 5 more years. Come and join us. Joseph managed it so much, Pharaoh became the richest king, and he told Joseph, I'm not going to worry about anything. Everything is now in your hands.
Amen.
This is the part I want you to hear. Hear this well. When Joseph talked to his brothers, he said, I'm Joseph. His brothers said, they got afraid. They thought he would hurt them like they hurt him.